Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. In the last episode we started to cross off the map markers that were waiting for us to get the double jump, and one of them led to an interesting, presumably optional boss. So I will now be trying to defeat him. He doesn't seem too bad so far, but I am not discounting the possibility that the fight may have a phase 2 that is substantially worse. Or he may summon allies or anything. Or it may just be a very, very long fight that ends up being hard because damage stacks up. We'll see. Is he actually attacking me with his frying pan? I think he is in his lunge attack. Ooh, one of those bounced off the wall in a weird way. I wasn't sure there was room for me to get under him there. There probably was. Fight honestly seems to be mostly rage phase. Just when I was saying this was mostly a test of patience. Okay, it's not really a rage attack, it's an actual phase 2 where he will do that every so often. Okay. This seems manageable. Going on unusual patterns, it's probably about half health left when he starts that attack. Oh, I'd actually got inside the cage there. That's always a bit dicey because of the poison water below, but oh, should have saved up the cocoon, come to think of it. It doesn't matter, but those guys are so easy. Oh, and I haven't looked at what they're called in the Hunter's Journal yet. Oh no. Not sure what to do when he crowds me into a corner and does the lunge. I mean, the answer maybe don't get into that situation, but not always an option. So I'm trying to avoid those that build up enough silk for a heal. Managed it. Ah. Oh no. Well, that's already... Oh, I did not realise I was that low on health anyway, but yeah. Okay. Getting the hang of this, I think. Okay, I'll just start going past that guy rather than fighting him. It's pretty easy to do. First time one of these has got me, I think. I thought he'd be high enough for me to dash under him. And there, my right key just didn't work and she dashed the wrong way. Did I see right that I can need all the green balls? Oh. One of them stuck to the wall. Okay. That was close. Definitely close, but a good, satisfying win. Oh, the pickled muck maggot! One of the 5 ingredients. Of course a chef would have that. Of course. What does the Hunter's Journal have to say? The roach server. A brutish cook. For a moment I thought that said British cook, and I was thinking, what is up with this game? A brutish cook responsible for dicing muckroach meat into edible portions. Could their actions be called skill? I see only a crude mangling of meat. And a once exalted chef. Exiled from the Citadel for repeated culinary crimes. Okay. Nice. So, again, I know where the courier's rasher is and how to get it. No leads on the crust nut. But if that turns up, I can complete that quest, and that will let me get the next needle upgrade, which may or may not be the last one. The most famous creation of the disgraced chef Lugoli, a pungent delicacy preserved in roach brine. It sounds delicious. That was... That was some lucky pogoing on 1 health. So that's resolved. I didn't take off the marker, but way over here in Blasted Steps that is resolved. Now, that's all my silver markers. There are 2 more things I know I can do with double jump. One of them is in Bilewater, which I don't have a map for, so I can't show that on the map, but I distinctly remember there being a place where I felt this needs double jump. And that is probably how to progress in the zone and how to get them. Wish I had Gathering Swarm. I mean, I do have it, but at times like this I wish I had it equipped. Whoa! I love Reaper's Crests so much. It's funny that when I first got the crests I just did not understand that it modified my basic attack. Oh. So I can just jump up there now. I also probably don't need to do this. Okay. Whoops. Am I? No, I'm not going up. I need to come down here. And this way. Now. Again, no map. Just got to remember my way around the zone. Funny little Pale King statue there. Ooh. I can pogo these, which means I can get up here now. Yeah, I should have waited until you were dealt with before trying that heal. Okay, I think yeah, I already decided there was nothing more at the top of this room, so it must be this way. I will try to be careful. Oh, right, So, what was up here? Traps, of course. There's always traps. As I remember, there was nothing on the left here. It looked very mysterious, but I could not work out why that existed. And on the right, there was just the way to one of those enemies. So I think the room I want is further along. Ah, right here. Also, these rings, that's Chakra's calling card. But how do I get anywhere from here? Harpooning into that doesn't work. Okay, I couldn't have reached those before. Well, if nothing else, we've found Chakra. Chakra, you too brave these bogs. The heights of Farloom offer harsh welcome. So winds my master's path, and so I follow. Yet true you speak, this is no place for me. That citadel's shadow falls heavy here. I can sense its horrid bulk besides. It is no surprise to see it choke these caverns dark and stagnant. That monstrosity of metal and stone cares not for the lands it consumes. Swamps born in the citadel's shadow. So this is what the map looks like. No bench except the one we knew about by the bellway. There may be another one higher up. So directly above me I see a way into an unmapped room. That will probably be a bench. I don't know. If anytime I make a guess like that, I feel if it works out and if I'm right, people will think I had advanced knowledge, but I really do not. It's just a plausible guess. Same as in the Castlevania games I played, you get a feel for where the save points are. What else was I saying? So this goes upward, of course. Right next to the Citadel. Could this provide an alternative way into the Citadel? We'll have to find out. Certainly interested in exploring further and higher if I can, but can I in fact? Well, that messed that up, but I saw a place that I could have harpooned to. Okay. Having got the map, I think it's time to go back to the Bellway and approach from there. So, yep, quickest way down is, of course, the way we came in. It's funny how, considering that I got pretty good at pogoing enemies in Hollow Knight, when I started this game I was so bad at it. Of course, one reason for that is that I started out with the... is it the Hunter's Crest? Whichever one you have before the Reapers. I'm going away from the Bellway. It's... well, this one leads to Bellheart, which is just as good. In fact, better, because I can stop in and see whether anything has changed there now that I have wings.
Oh, mas quiere.
Hironara.
However long you're with us, I've been holding on to some fine goods that'll cozy up your home. This stuff ain't for the riffraff winding through, but a fellow Bellhearter deserves the finest. Oh, you sell furniture for the home. These are probably just a money sink, to be quite honest, but I find it so charming that you offer these, so I will come back and try to get them. Bottom left, medium-sized sticker, is that a new quest? No. Only ones larger than that are. Okay, so we now have 2 new places to spend rosaries. And we have a new objective. To try to get to the top of this zone, or at least the top portion of it. So I don't know if I explicitly called this out, but directly to the left where it looks like there's an unexplored way, that just leads into the mist. And as yet I have not been given any clue. Oh, really nice that wings make that easier. Not so nice that I didn't avoid that, as I easily could have done. But there's a heal. Yeah, top of this room already explored. I don't think there's anything new there. And yeah, right here. Shouldn't have dashed. So, I don't need to do the long harpoon, right? I can just... yeah, I can just use that to get across. And hey! Ooh! on you. You're not very friendly. How are we going to deal with this? Quite possibly just... ignore them. Yeah, I'm not sure I can go directly up that way, but here I can. Now, I'm higher than the opening on the right, so let's... Oh. Oh. Not far away enough to avoid you, and that was just a frayed rosary. Oops. Okay. New room. Now, what are these? Okay. They are an enemy type. A Mothleaf Lagnia. Yeah, Wraith from the Mist. So... okay, I have killed a Stilkin before. Obviously, that large enemy is new, so that'll go in the Hunter's Journal when I kill one, if I kill one. Probably possible with... I've forgotten its name now, the Cogfly, or... yeah, Cogfly. Now, do these... okay. They do reset on room entry, so I could use them to heal. Honestly, even though it's a little bit time consuming, I think I will at least one heal because I'm so low. But I want to see if this is a bench. It is not. It just leads to another unknown new room, which branches out quite substantially. Okay. Oh. Did not realise I'd reached the end of the road there. I think I have to pogo one of them to get up there. Also, that's a nice fishing net below. No, I just go from here. Certainly do not want to leave a cocoon there, of all places. Oh dear. I guess I didn't bench in Bilwater, that's fine. I'll make a very quick journey there before ending the episode. I want to call up the Bilwater map to see what it looks like now. And there it is. It looks like there's not as much in terms of passages coming off that as I had thought. So next time I'll try to explore that room to the end, and if I have time, the rooms above. Thank you for watching and see you next time.